Bill Clinton. But I want to go to Zach first. Zach is calling from Bilderberg, and that's going to take precedent today. Zach, welcome to the show. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great over here in Chantilly, Virginia. Right from the Marriott.
So tell me, how is it going there? I mean, We Are Change posted a video of two people getting arrested. It looked like earlier this morning, possibly, or yesterday evening. What's the situation like there on the ground?
The situation right now, there's only like 30 to 40 people protesting right now. It's still early. They're probably still sleeping in the hotels right now. Alex Jones isn't out here yet. I seen him at my hotel last night, though, so he definitely is here about a mile away from where I'm at. The police are all over the place. There's about 4 to 5 police cars parked around this street. There's a motorcycle cop. He's about to drive by right now. They got a fire truck just went into the Marriott. There's
when the fire truck went in there, did it go in there in a non-emergency response sort of way, like lights off, or did it go in?
Nope.
Okay.
Lights off.
All right.
You can hear the bullhorn right now. They have a mobile security camera set up across the street, about 30 foot up. I posted on my Facebook. But, so I'm sure they're watching us from inside, making sure we're being good little sheep out here.
Unreal. Now, is it presumed that all the guests or the majority of the guests have already arrived, or are we still expecting some big names to arrive today?
Yeah, actually, they're pulling in right now, and they're getting bullhorn. Somebody's pulling in right now. Let me put the speaker on. All
right.
Well, that one wasn't as spectacular as the last, but they've been bullhorning the people driving in. It's been pretty intense.
So what has the local law enforcement response been? I mean, have they been fairly cordial? I know there's been 2 arrests, but other than that, have they been cooperative? Have they been kind of agitators so far? What's been the mindset with them?
So far, walking up to the actual hotel, you could see chain link temporary fence around the whole perimeter, and you could actually see police officers and then private security at every entrance to the hotel. Then you could actually see, because it's surrounded by woods, you could see through the woods. They have temporary no trespassing signs, and then they have security guards and police patrolling around the inner complex, and then around the outside complex in the streets. They're patrolling in motorcycles and trucks, undercover cars. So far, there hasn't been any incidents this morning, but there's about 10 to 15 police officers at the main entrance in full tactical gear. They got bulletproof vests on and everything.
Well, from what I heard, the hotel said that they were undergoing some renovations, and that's part of the reason why people weren't allowed in. Has the hotel allowed, because they have a restaurant inside, has the hotel allowed the normal public to go in and partake in the other amenities the hotel has to offer? Or is this completely blocked out private event, nobody can get anywhere, you have to stay behind the fence unless you're in a tinted window sedan?
You're not getting in unless you make billions. There's no one's getting in, no one's getting out.
Unreal. Okay,
Everything
so Zach, tell the listeners who might not be familiar with this, why are you there? What are you protesting, man? Why are you so mad, Zach?
I'm mad because these are the people that are pulling the strings. These are the puppet masters. Everybody's mad about the Republicans and the Democrats, but they're all controlled by one group or a group of very rich people, and these are those people. And there's no media here covering it. The richest people in the world, and there's no one here covering it. And
see, now that right there is one of the things that made me want to cover it. I mean, the fact that you have so many powerful people in one spot and there's not media coverage at all makes you, I mean, red flags just start popping up. Because if we had, the 10 greatest basketball players of all time or something, the media would be there. If we had Kim Kardashian throws a beach party, for goodness sakes, the media would be there. However, you get queens and heads of state and politicians and leaders of industry all in one spot, and they decide to look the other way. Why?
They don't want us to know about it. That's the name of the game, secrecy. They don't want to know the power structure, that's going on. They want to keep us in the dark. There's absolutely no media here whatsoever, nothing, besides independent
Well, actually,
media.
You know what's great about that, though, Zach? You are the new media. The people who are walking around with their cell phone cameras and their handheld cameras.
Cops pulling up on the motorcycle.
Cops pulling up to you right now?
Somebody just pulled in front and stopped in front of the barricade, and the police just pulled up behind them, telling them to leave. Here's another cop car. There's 2 police officers behind. Oh, it's Lester Tolley. Is that Lester Tolley? Oh, Jim Tucker's here. Jim Tucker just pulled up. He's getting out. Jim Tucker.
Is he in the car that's being stopped by the police?
Yes, it is. He's getting out of the car, and the police are telling them they can't stop.
What's going on now? I hear some noise, Zach. What's happening?
Unbelievable.
So
Yep.
Jim Tucker's out of the car. The car has moved on. The police are now gone.
Yeah. The guy's pulling away in the car now, and the police are leaving. Yep. But they swooped right in within seconds.
Unreal. Just because somebody was being dropped off, huh?
Yep. And actually, the motorcycle police, he was guarding another entrance, and now that I look over at his entrance, 2 more security guards went in his position.
Unreal. So are there roving now? For people who don't know, because this is radio, between where you are and where the hotel is, what's in between you and the hotel? Is it wooded? Is it like garden looking? Like, what's between you and the hotel?
All right. Well, there's a temporary chain link fence, and they have parts of it with a black top, so you can't see through it. And then they have the white and orange barricades that are full of water. And then there's probably 50 foot of woods. And then there's just security guards everywhere, further back into the complex, patrolling around the woods.
Unreal. Absolutely crazy. Now, is this the first time you've been to a Bilderberger protest?
It is. It is. I just found out about Bilderberg in 2008, so I'm pretty fresh in all this.
So who do we know? Who do we know who is there already? Anybody who should be of interest? Because when I was looking over the guest list, we have a couple people who are representatives of the United States government, and of course we have to deal with the Logan Act situation there. Actually, Zach, we're up against a break. Can you hang on?
Sure.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.